Okay, so I managed to get myself the Galaxy Zero Point Sprite. Now, I didn't find it. I actually had to sit there and have it given to me because, let's just be honest, there was absolutely like no way I was gonna just sit there and be able to find a 1 in 100 million chance of a Galaxy Zero Point Sprite. I might have exaggerated those odds, but still, you get the idea. Like, this thing is like impossible to find unless you were like absurdly lucky. Like, anyone that's actually found it and managed to extract it has to be extremely lucky. Like, I'm talking like the kind of luck where you get like 5 ultras in a row, back to back to back to back to back, in the same multi on Dragon Ball Legends. That's the kind of luck I'm talking about. You know, I guess you could say the same argument for like Legend rarity units, since they're about pretty much the same type of rarity, just again, a couple of differences. I've already gone over that, but still, my point stands. So, yeah. Anyone that wants to sit there and shit on me for having it given to me, you know, okay, buddy, just, you can be mad that I had it given to me, but, just know that I have it and you don't, because you're gonna stick with the philosophy of you need to find it yourself, which I'm not gonna sit there and shame anybody for that. Like, I 100%, like, respect people that, like, have this motivation to where they don't want it given to them. They have to find it themselves. They have to earn it themselves. I 100% respect that, because like, that's like, you know, they treat it like it's, you know, like a Pokemon aspect, but like, you also gotta understand that like there's gonna be times where you're not gonna find it and you're gonna end up going without if you don't just accept the fact that you might have to like trade for it, or if someone's willing to give it to you, you know, you might want to just take it, because who knows when that will happen again, because by the time the season ends, who knows if people are willing to trade, because when the season ends, these sprites, like, once the season ends, you got the Sprite pod. You're only going to have the sprites you've collected and mastered be able to be displayed in said Sprite pod. If you don't own those sprites, you're fucked. Unless they bring the sprites back in like another season, which they're probably not going to. And if they do, it's going to be different sprites. But just know, you could put that mindset could potentially leave you without getting any of those sprites unless you get lucky and find somebody that has that sprite, or you manage to find it yourself somehow, which again is a very, 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 very low chance of happening. So again, not shaming anybody, I 100% respect it. But at some point, I mean, you gotta just accept, like, even in, like, the, like, even if you just want to think of it as, like, collecting Pokemon, I mean, just the most seasoned veterans in the Pokemon, circle has, already, like, they can agree that, you know, to get certain ones, you have to trade for it. Even if you have, like, multiple versions of those, like, you're still gonna have to trade. I'm sorry, but that's just a reality. Same thing applies to these sprites. Because, while, yeah, version exclusives isn't exactly a restriction on these, because, you know, it's not really Pokemon, it's Fortnite, and they don't have another version of Fortnite where you can only get certain sprites. It's still just a rarity type of thing, and sometimes special events, you know, who knows if there's going to be another Gummy Hour or another Galaxy Hour after they do the first one. Who knows when they'll do that again? They might not. They may just choose to leave that as its own thing and just let the rest of the hours just be boosted rates for multiple variations. So, you know, I'm just trying to, like, give you a bit more of a realistic, like, aspect of it. But, yeah. Anyways, here it is. Got the Galaxy 0 Point Sprite. I'm really happy. I did master a bunch of sprites off screen. All of the 0 Point ones are mastered. Matter of fact, what I did was I mastered them in bot lobbies. Shame me if you want to. I'm not having my super rare Sprite stolen, because that costs Sprite dust, and they are expensive to replace. So, sorry that I didn't give any random players a chance to steal my sprites, you know, just forcibly remove those sprites out of my possession. But, you know, I didn't want to take that risk, so I just decided to just do it in bot lobbies, because that's just a lot safer and, you know, a lot more fun, actually, because, you know, I find it more fun to just sit there and shit on bots while I'm mastering my sprites than to try to go into a real, actual, regular lobby and run the risk of losing my sprites until I can replace them. And, you know, I wasn't doing that. So, sue me if you want. Anyways, we'll go ahead and let y'all enjoy the rest of the video, where at this point, I'm trading this guy's sprite back to him because he wants to save his sprite dust, which, you know, it's all cool. I did bring up that if I could level it up before I had extracted it, that way I could, like, maybe master it, you know, have it, like, mastered before, like, I gave it back to him. That way, you know, I ain't gotta do all that work just to do that, because, you know, we were in a bot lobby, or at least I assume we were in a bot lobby. Apparently he said there was like 20 players after us, so I don't know, maybe we weren't in an actual bot lobby. I could have sworn we were in a bot lobby, but it's all good. I mastered it in my own bot lobby, so it's all good. So anyways, I'll let y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Peace to Bob.
And there we go. The exchange is complete. So anyways, here's this guy's social media. His name is FlashX or FlashIX. However he pronounces it. Either way, that's his social media. That's the post where I went to and DM'd him about getting the Galaxy 0 Point Sprite. All he really asked of me, other than like giving his Sprite back to him, was to simply just retweet his post and basically just let people know that he's legit. So here I am with recorded evidence showing that he's legit. So yeah, for any of those that may doubt that people that actually have them do actually trade them, just know that's not true. You know, people do actually trade these rare sprites. There's just some people that are actually assholes that do want to just sit there and gatekeep. And, you know, I really just don't believe in just the exclusivity. It, like, even Epic Games encourages people to trade and to hand the sprites out whenever they can. That way everyone can get their hands on them and have them. So, yeah. I just don't like it when there's actually people that sit there and say, oh, well, you gotta pay me, or you gotta do all this and that just so I can give you one. It's like, no. It's like, no, dude. Like, just give them the Sprite. Like, you're offering to give them the Sprite, just give them the Sprite, okay? You don't need to make them do all this extra nonsense just because you want to, like, make a buck, or you just want to have like an extra follower, or to have someone subscribe to your YouTube channel first. Like, just give them the Sprite. It's not hard. Like, geez, you already have it registered. You can summon it back if they don't give it back, and you can just ask them, hey, after you index it, can you please give it back to me so I can continue to distribute it to other people? That way I'm not having to spend a ton of Sprite dust just to do this. And just, yeah, I don't know, dude. But anyways, guys, I gotta go ahead and end this video. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Do make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe as well as turn on notifications if you want to see more content like this. And it also shows that you guys support the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video /stream. Peace.